is Twelfth night, the end of the 12-day Christmas season. It's time to put away the nativity scene, the tree, the Christmas cards for another year. Tonight marks the beginning of the feast of the Epiphany. While Christmas celebrates the birth of our Savior, Jesus, in a humble Jewish town in Palestine, Epiphany observes the disclosure, the revealing, the unveiling that this child that was born is the longed-for Jewish Messiah, by whom all the nations of the earth gain blessing, a fulfillment of God's promise made to Abraham in Genesis chapter 22. The Magi, or wise men from Gentile nations, bore witness to this by their visitation. The gospel writer intended to reveal something of the nature of this child in the gifts that the Magi offered that night: gold, frankincense, and myrrh. They're an interesting combination: gold for royalty, frankincense for divinity. These two might be expected for a child thought to be royal or even semi-divine. But the third gift, the myrrh, perhaps is the most important gift to pay attention to. Myrrh, called bitter perfume in the carol, not because of its sweet smell, but because it is the spice of death, used to prepare a body for burial. It's a sign of the cross to come. This royal baby was not born to a throne, but to a manger, not born to power and wealth, but to humility and poverty. The plight of the poor, the oppression of empire, the vulnerability of putting on flesh and blood of humanity was the choice that God made to be among us and in which to save us. As Christians living today in a maelstrom of political upheaval, our focal point, our guiding star, must be the cross. As gold and frankincense of the world is offered by this party or that faction, look for the myrrh, the cross, to discern what is truly life-giving. As a star and foreign kings reveal the glory of divinity resides in a little child, that child, Jesus, God incarnate, showed us the way to be fully human, to fully live our lives with a fullness of peace and salvation, but that the way that leads to that life and peace and salvation only lies on the cross to Calvary, enduring the warmongers, the destroyers of reputation, and the beast of hypocrisy along the way. Tonight, as we crown the baby with gold and offer incense to his divinity, take special care that you also prepare to walk with him to his burial. The powers of this world will seek to glamour you with such finery, will overwhelm you with promises of wealth and beauty and prosperity. But Epiphany light shines on both the wealthy and the poor, the evil and the good, those who are included and those who have been excluded alike, because this child's kingdom is one of justice, truth, and loving kindness. In the end, we will see that this child is also the one who has come to be our judge, and the gifts not mixed with myrrh will crumble into dust.